What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jaw Trades, and welcome back to another video. And I know I haven't been, posting a lot of videos lately. That's just because I've been sick and I took a little break after recovering from my sickness. So sorry about that. But I hope all is well with you guys. I hope God has you guys in His arms, in His favor, in His eyes, and I hope everything has been going well with you guys. But that being said, I already recorded this video once and I realized that the audio was muted. Not I realized, some people commented that the audio was muted. Shout out Becoming Barbers and Sound Pusher. So they're the ones that told me that my audio was muted. So here we go for round two. But it's a quick video anyway, so I'm not really too much worried about it. I just want to go over TopStep's new rules that they added to their payout system and their no activation fee accounts and their standard accounts. So yeah, that being said, I won't take much of your time. Let's get into it. Make sure you follow my Instagram and TikTok down below. Thank you for 800 subscribers. Thank you for 6K followers on Instagram. And thank you for like 2.3K on TikTok. But yeah, that being said, let's get into it. So as you can see, the standard accounts, aka like the original accounts that they already been selling, there's three different accounts: 50K, 100K, 150K. Same pricing that they're doing: $50 for the 50K, and $100 for the 100K, and 150 for the 150K. But that one thing that they did change is once you pass your eval on these accounts, instead of it being $150 to pass or to activate your funded account, it's now $130. So that's a big W on their end. It's not anything huge, saving $20 across. If you do it across 5 accounts, that's $100 being saved. So W part on TopStep's end. These are still good accounts to buy, definitely. Now let's cover the no activation fee accounts. These are brand new to TopStep, and basically what the no activation fee accounts are is exactly what it said. It says they are. You don't have to pay an activation fee once you pass the eval. It's an all-in price from the get-go. So say if I bought this 50K account for $89, I will not have to spend another dollar on this account. I'm not too sure if these are monthly or not. I probably should have checked that. I wasn't thinking about it. Now that I'm actually thinking about it, I'm not sure if it's a monthly, but in total for 50K accounts, it's $89. 100K account is a 139, and then 150K account is $189. Same profit target, same loss limit, same everything else. Just the price is different, and you no longer have to pay an activation fee. Now, me personally, I'm going with these no activation fee accounts because I don't have an issue passing evals at all. Passing evals really comes easy to me. But say if, sometimes you pass eval, sometimes you don't, I would recommend the standard accounts. That way you're not blowing a ton of money into the no activation fee ones. But either way, for me personally, I'm going for, from now on, I used to be a 50K lover. The only accounts I used to buy was these 50K standard accounts. But now that these no activation fees are here, I'm strictly buying the $150,000 accounts just because, one, total cost is $190, whereas if I do the 50K, it's about $50 plus 130 is $180. So a $10 difference, and I get to play with more leverage. I have a higher maximum loss limit. Obviously, I have a higher profit target, but yeah, I used to always just buy 50Ks, but now with these no activation fees, I'm definitely sticking to the 150K. So that's what's new with TopStep's accounts. These no activation fee accounts is all in one price at the start instead of paying for the eval and then paying for the funded account. Now let's get into the payout change that TopStep has made. Now, I'll get into my opinion on the payout change in a second. I do want to say in advance, I don't like how they announced the no activation fees, but then didn't announce this at the same time. This was kind of like, at least from my knowledge, because I didn't know anything about it until like people started commenting on my Instagram after I made a video about their no activation fee accounts that they changed the payout rules. So I didn't know anything about it until after the fact. They didn't announce it to my knowledge, but maybe I could be wrong. So Hold that with a grain of salt, but or whatever the saying is. But that being said, yeah, I don't think it's a bad. I guess I'll say my opinion real quick. There's a fly flying around. I don't think it's a bad addition to the payout rules. I'll go over it in a second. Let's just go over the payout rules. So yeah, everything's normal. 5 days. Everything's still the same. 5 days, $150 per day, and you get your payout. But this is the new thing that they're adding. So coming soon for new Express accounts, a balance equal or above to your eligible payout balance. So I can go over an example for you, but it's not implemented just yet. And let's see, until the update goes live, all Express funded account traders will continue using the current payout rules. Existing Express funded accounts, including those that have not yet taken a first payout, will not be affected. So there you go on that. But let's go into the example of what it is, right? What is your eligible payout balance? How does that work? What is it? Let's get into the example they have for us. So let's say you got a funded account and you rented up like $6,000. You made $6,000, so your current balance on it is $6,000, and you're able to take a payout. So with TopStep, you can take 50% of whatever you made. So 50% of 6,000 would be 3,000, and that would be your remaining balance after requesting the payout. So for your next payout, what they've changed is, instead of wherever you're out at within the balance, if you can take a payout because of your winning days, you can go ahead and take it. Instead of that being the case, you now have to be over what your last balance was when you requested the payout. So for this $6,000 I made, and I requested $3,000 for my next payout, I have to be at or above $3,000 to request again, or else I'll be ineligible for a payout. So for example, this example right here, $3,000 left in the balance. For me to request a payout, I have to be over this $3,000 for the second payout. The first payout, fine. You don't have to worry about anything but making the 5 days. But the consecutive following payouts, you have to worry about making that new balance. So as long as it's for the second payout in this example, as long as it's over 3,000, you can request a payout, and you get your winning days. You can request a payout again. But let's say I lost $1,000 on this account, right? First day after getting the payout, I lost $1,000. So I went from 3,000 to 2,000, and I'm like, know what? I'm just gonna do $150 a day for 5 days and just request the balance again. You can no longer do that with this new rule. So because you're not over that 3K. So I went down to 2,000. Then I had 5 consecutive days of 150. So that's another 600. So I'm up 20. The balance is at 2,600 with the 5 winning days, but I can't request a payout because I'm not over the 3,000. But yeah, say if I go over that 3,000, then I can request a payout. Let's say I take this account balance to 4,000, right? And I take a payout again. This is the second payout. It is no longer the 3,000 balance that you have to take, right, for your next payout. Once you take, like, you run this balance up to 4,000, you take a payout of 2,000, and your balance is at 2,000. You now have to, your threshold is now $2,000 instead of $3,000. So it goes off of your recent payout, not like your first payout. I hope I explained that well. But yeah, I'm cool with this because obviously we're trading, we're supposed to make money. I really think this rule is for windfall traders. I think that's what they call it. So people that are like making $20,000 in a day and just like getting their minimum days done, so they consistently get the 25K payout for weeks on end. I think this is for them. To be honest, they probably saw a lot in their data of windfall traders doing this, so they're going to add this rule. It's not implemented just yet, but it seems like they're going to add this rule. But so I'm not mad at the rule myself because I know I could be. I'm like, if you take a payout, you should be able to get back to that point, in my opinion. The only reason I won't say I don't like it. The only thing I don't like about it is that I've been in the prop firm like industry for like the last 2-3 years now, right? I think 3 years. Yeah, it's been like 3, maybe 4 years. No, like, oh, what's it for? Oh, I'm old, boy. 3-4 years. So I've seen a lot of prop firms like change the rules and everything, but a lot of the times when prop firms change their rules, that usually opens like a gateway for them to keep on, not change their rules, but add rules. That usually opens a gateway for them to keep on adding rules until until they're at where they want to be, or whatever the case is. I think Top Step is respectable. Obviously, their reputation is great. Everybody trusts Top Step, but it's just this is a weird. It's weird to add. It just feels weird. I'm not saying it's wrong, because obviously with these new fees, no activation fees, and cheaper accounts and everything, they have to find some type of way to increase their profits, because they're losing money on the other end. So, like I said, I'm not mad at it. I understand it, but I just don't like it because it can open a gateway for other changes that they may want to do later. Especially because TopStep, they're very powerful. They're a powerful prop firm, and I know they're sitting on a lot of liquid cash, so they can do what they want. To be honest, to push out these other prop firms, just like how they rug pulled every other prop firm with Project X. They let everybody hop in and then rug pulled it from them. I know TopStep is very powerful in the prop firm community, so it'll be interesting to see where this goes from here. Hopefully, still down an amazing direction, because TopStep, I love TopStep. This is my top prop firm, in my opinion, and this is where I got my biggest payouts, as you've seen in the other videos. And yeah, I just love TopStep. And they also have like more updates, bigger updates coming like around Christmas and everything. So I will be happy to see what they do when that comes. But that being said, let me know what you think about this update that they did. That they did. I can't speak today. Sorry. That they did, and let me know what type of accounts you're getting. You going for the no activation ones? What size? You going for the standard? And why are you doing it? Make sure you follow my Instagram, TikTok, and all of that down below in the description. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this rule and what account you're getting. Leave a like and sub for your boy. And yeah, your boy's back. And oh yeah, I'm not gonna promise every day uploading for these long form videos. But if you want to see me every day, you think I'm handsome or something, I'll just play it. But you can go follow my Instagram and TikTok. But that being said, it's been your boy Ja Trades, and I hope you guys have been blessed, and I hope you guys continue to be blessed. God bless you guys. Deuces.